This is a review of Hanja's album, Toxic Wasteland, produced by Disaster. This short intro starts off extremely unsettling. Disaster's tribal sounds echoing through the beat, mixed with Hanja's almost roaring screams. It's very unsettling, like a war beginning to unravel. The human race going back to its early roots to fuck some shit up. It really sets the tone for the rest of the album. I love it. This starts off with a very hypnotic drum and a mind-shattering melody. It sounds like an ancient ritual sounding before us. I'm not trained to understand the screams. I suck as a reviewer. But whatever Hanjiv is screaming, he is not on playtime. Mid-song, the trap beat settles in and puts in a nice rhythm to the terrifying summoning, controlling the sporadic sounds. I really love this track. For those who don't know, Yacha are aliens from the movie. Perfect title as it even starts with the alien clicks and snarls. The track is something sampled straight out of the movie. Hanjiv effortlessly screams while Disaster rhythmically turns unsettling sounds into a well-structured pattern. If the next Alien movie doesn't have this in the soundtrack, I'll be upset. It's very uneasy and rough. Ikemi Funa drops in the song Ready to Annihilate Humans, and that's just the start. Hanja drops in like a double tag team match to straight up rip flesh off of us. They sound like demented serial killers in separate rooms, telepathically sharing their hate for humanity. So far, this is really trap influence, more so than the rest of the album so far. Ikemi and Hanja literally are top 5 with the best vocals in the scene, and this proves why. As the song goes on, they just let it know that vocally you cannot fuck with them. Truly beautiful. This is why Hanjiv and Ikemi Funa, A Blues, Ghost of Blue, Disaster need an entire show.
One thing is certain, humans are worthless fucks. Right, let the sky and they fall to the side. Behind they get a life, standing covered in blood. My heart has been reset in flames of tragedy.
This song is probably the most interesting sounding song on the album, and that's saying something. This is a boom bap beat with black metal screams. I never knew I would enjoy something like this. You can see the old school influence and bounce when it comes to listening to this, and it's amazing. They start off with screams, but A Blues later on actually begins spitting over the distorted boom bap beat with ear-picking kicks. Blues goes in. I'm impressed. A really good song. Every song so far is literally a 10 out of 10. I'm going to assume this is probably doom metal influence. It's much slower. Hanja and Disaster continue to make heat while not being repetitious. This sounds like a Dead Space beat. Horrifying and catchy. I'm an entire Christian, and I had this song on repeat. This is a headbanger right here. Hanja really displayed his very rap-like flow and rhythm when screaming. His voice almost mastered into the song. Disaster. You trying to make us vomit with fucking hypeness? Hanja, of your voice. This shit is straight out of a fucking grimoire. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's not subtle. Hanja sounds like he's screaming off of a cliff into an abyss filled with nothing but the souls he's devoured. I'm not going to exaggerate at all. Hardest track so far. Just like everything else on the album, fire. Captures the mood perfectly. Hanja's screams are terrifying. The chant at the end are movie score worthy. Does anything else really need to be said? You hear Hanja's raw screams and emotion. The crying female in the back from a movie I'm unfamiliar with. It's uncomfortable to sit through, but still a roller coaster of emotions. Hanja lets out a cry at the end, reminding us, out of all the intensity, insanity, darkness, and hate, he's still human, and he's still feeling pain like the rest of us. My conclusion. God, it was a roller coaster. I'm not really I was never someone that grew up on black metal and death metal, things like that. So it takes me a while to try to understand what they're actually saying in the lyrics, but vocally I never deny the talent that it needed, and Hanja really showed that he's talented. I don't know what else to say. He started off 2019 right with this shit. It's going to be hard to compete. Not saying people can't do it. I'm not giving out hate. Obviously, there's a lot of talented people out there, but boy, did he set the tone. This is a 10 out of 10 album. Even if you don't enjoy metal or haven't grown up on it like I have, you will love this shit. If you just stay open-minded and actually try and, listen to it for what it is, this is, oh, God. I don't know what else to say. I love it. Hanja, keep it up. Disaster, keep it up. Hey, Blues, keep it up. Ikemi Funa, keep it up. We need an interview soon. Yeah.